ain't going? I don't know. We gotta stop.
We keep having problems with these things.
Stop cheaping.
Well, yeah, they're the light right there. Come on. I couldn't even get my hand in my pocket. Where the fuck is everybody else? I don't know.
Pookie! Hey, Marquise, what are we about to eat? I'm mad hungry. What are you doing?
I'm about to cook.
You about to cook and not tell nobody?
You got 2 hands, 2 feet, a face, a mouth. You can use your phone, get some Uber Eats, some something.
Dude, I thought we was in this together. You about to make nachos?
I'm hungry.
You know this is good.
Man, anything I make is good about the phone.
Yeah, alright.
I know. Hold your applause. It's Marquise's Cooking with Pookie debut. And like the intro says, I'm about to make some nachos. Now, it's July. The candy store lady probably got her business busting down the block. But you might not like the candy store lady. You might not want to walk all the way down the block to get her little mid-ass chips with cheese and all that shit. With the fucking 25-cent bag. Well, I don't know. How much it costs now?
Bags of chips are ridiculous.
Back in our day, chips used to cost $0.25. So did the juice. And you can get a candy bar for like 50 cents? I don't know.
Yeah. I just remember back in the day, if you had $5, you could walk into the store and cash out. And now $5 gets you a bottle of water. That pan getting hot. It's sizzling. It ain't nothing in it. That's a hot ass pan. Do you hear this? That pan about to blow up.
Fire hazards aside, if this video don't make it all the way through and it's cut and we in the burn unit and all that stuff, let's get started with these nachos. So what you need is your ground beef. Now fancy people like to, what you call that shit when they churn it through the grinder?
They grind it.
Yeah. We don't do that bullshit. We got this shit out the mud, alright? I mean, y'all might have a nice little fancy meat grinder at home, but we don't do that over here. We just take you nice ground beef.
You wanna know why we don't do it here? Because we can't afford it. We can't afford a stand mixer.
You stand mixer for that shit?
Yeah, it's like an attachment.
Well, we ain't got no stand mixer, but we got a knife and some ground beef. And I'm making it for 2 people. So normally, it would be just right here for me, but since the cameraman wants some food, and he on the bigger side, kind of got to push it back.
That's about right.
Over here.
I eat 2 bowls.
So, about this much ground beef. So, half of a packet. So, take your nice Dawn.
Soapy oil.
Your nice Dawn.
Straight from the Gulf of Mexico.
Straight from the Gulf of Mexico. Throw it in the pan. Make sure the pan don't blow up because this shit is sizzling awfully loud.
Utilize our new utensil.
Use your fancy, I don't know what the fuck this is called.
That's the meat spinner.
The meat spinner to spin your meat so you can grind up your nice taco meat, nacho meat. Hopefully you don't get burned by the olive oil and all that shit. But yeah, I know we said we don't have the budget for a meat, grinder or whatever, but this don't count. This is
that's the Amazon choice right there.
This that leftover stimulus check money. So Biden and whoever in charge need to drop another one of those because them car parts ain't cheap.
Boy, you pulverizing, damn.
You want meatballs for fucking nachos? Or you want some fucking actually cooked ground beef?
I think that's a video idea. I'm gonna make Italian nachos.
That sounds like some bullshit.
You ain't done yet, man?
No, I'm not done. Shit gotta cook. Food don't just be well, unless it's fruit or something like that. But even those gotta grow. But yeah, once your meat gets about, it look like this. Cause
cooked but unseasoned.
Sure. Once it look like Taco Bell that don't look like seasoned Taco Bell. That's what you want. That's when you start seasoning shit. So, start with taco season. Because nachos, tacos, quesadillas, burritos, not fajitas, bars. But, you know, it's all the same taste, generally. So, you know. Decent little helping of that. Do not ask me for exact measurements. I'm just eyeballing shit. Next, you take seasoned salt of your choosing. Even though y'all all know, well, anybody that's this, all know what this container is. We can't say who it is because we're not getting sponsored. But a generous helping of that. Next, garlic powder. In case some Twilight niggas run up on you, because you know. Onion powder.
That help your breath stank a little bit.
Help your breath stank, you know. Bitches like ugly niggas, ain't no sense they wouldn't like stank breath niggas too. All fall in the same category. Cumin. Cumin or cumin?
You want me to be Mimi, or do you want me to be
Cumin or cumin?
It's pronounced Cumin.
Cumin.
Exactly.
This is probably one of the most important ingredients. Some nice cayenne pepper.
That's some tang right there. You don't like nothing coming out of that. Oh, there you go.
This shit about to be hot as fuck, bro. Some paprika.
That boy Gordon looking at this like, well, what is this?
And some chili powder.
Damn, I thought you was reaching for something else.
Fuck you. I know you didn't think I was reaching for no crushed red
Yes,
pepper.
sir! Thought you was reaching for
Ebola
the crushed red peppers. You know that's that.
And then you want to turn it down because you don't want your meat to burn. But you want to start mixing it in, incorporating that shit.
You're looking pretty fancy here, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Fun fact, both of our names, well, both of our surnames, are Johnson. But we are not related.
At all.
You can imagine how annoying it was in high school. Constantly getting asked, are y'all brothers? No.
No.
Are y'all cousins? No. In-laws? No.
Lovers?
No. Prime Month was last month. We don't need to reach for that demographic. We leave that to the big corporations. You gotta taste your meat. Don't nobody like tasteless meat. No, this shit's still kind of nasty. Work. See, this one need to be broke.
Nah, I got it on now.
I'm about to say, that's not how this works.
So what I just offered is
Some bullshit.
Marquise usually makes nachos for himself, as you
Because
saw
I'm
at the
small.
beginning. And
In height.
so I was like, let me put some to the side. Let me make my nachos how I usually prepare mine, which is with red crushed, pretty much seasoned the way he seasons his, with a little red crushed pepper, a lot of red crushed pepper, and I also add my salsa of choice to give it like some additional flavor. If you didn't season it enough, you got like backup from the salsa.
I don't really fuck with salsa. Nothing wrong with it. I just prefer my nachos without salsa, just like peppers. Ain't gonna be no peppers in this shit, because peppers burn my ass. You ain't the one eating this, I am. And I ain't trying to burn his ass. So, remember what I said about getting this shit out the mud? We don't use shredded cheese over here. I swear to God, if I catch you...
Put that in your salsa.
No. But I will put this
Bruh!
in my nachos.
That is trash!
But you get your nice processed cheese. Ain't nobody got... Look, you trying to compete with the candy lady, I understand. But the candy lady ain't gonna lose no business because you decide to put fresh Monterey Jack and fresh sharp cheddar, fresh pimento and all that bullshit up in your nachos.
Pimento loaf? What the...
You ain't never heard of pimento cheese?
No.
Put that shit on some Ritz crackers. That shit's good. Shout out to Grandma, she put me on. But take your nice tub of processed cheese, get a big ass spoon. Or else what I said about being on the toilet in your house.
We did an clean our house and to edit videos.
We're not gonna pay you.
We're not gonna. That's why we said intern.
I promise you, we're not gonna pay you. You can get some community service hours from the Pookie Gang.
Corporate.
The Pookie Gang Help a Kid, Save a Kid Corporation that don't really be saving kids. That just goes to show we ain't making bullshit in here. You saw the fajitas. You saw the buffalo chicken wraps. You saw
Steak.
You saw the steak. Now you get to see me make my nachos. And these ain't no bullshit nachos. You can ask Rachel. You can ask Jimbo. You can ask this man. You can ask DJ. You can ask Alan. I don't make bullshit. My shit tastes good. No, this shit's still kind of nasty. Spicy nacho.
Torpedoes.
No, because Torpedoes is actually a brand.
No. That's just what we call it. I don't know what the generic.
No, I think it's a brand actually.
Shit.
So you start with your hot nacho flavored chips as a base. Make sure you get a decent amount. I also wash my hands, so don't be worried about me digging in my ass something off camera. Plus, he wouldn't have ate these if I did.
Pickle flakes.
So what I do, I take my fist and I beat these chips like I beat my meat at night.
Quick and concise.
But with enough care that I don't tear something off or injure myself or disappoint my mother even further than she already is. I wash my hands. Leopard chips that also won't be named because they're not sponsoring us. And you sprinkle those in there at the bottom too. Make sure you coat it even. Now, you got your chips at the bottom. Now, bring it back over here. And then that's when you put your meat in there. So, get yourself a nice little serving of meat. Make sure you cover your chips too. You don't want no little cracks and crevices.
Man, that's a little bit looking on low, dog.
This my bowl. This my bowl.
I'm talking about the rest that's in the pan.
Look at this shit. See that? All right. Now you go back to your chips, and you repeat that first step. Go to your cheese. Now see, a lot of people, they might just drown their shit in cheese, but I actually like some. My nachos can retain some of the crunch. That's why I put that bottom layer down there, because the cheese won't seep all the way to the bottom. So that part will still be crunchy, and this top part, that'll be chewy. I like the different textures. Take a nice, healthy spoonful of cheese. And you sprinkle that shit on. You see that? You see that? You see that shit?
It's looking pretty good.
You see that shit? See that shit, cameraman?
Yeah, and what makes it good is like the sloppiness of the bro. Just all over it in the same spot.
Now, you go back over here and you do Bryce's favorite part of my nacho. Take a big dollop. This is the sour cream. See how big
it's dripping.
I know what it's doing. You hear that?
I don't want to.
You hear that? That's how you know it's gonna be good. Last step is to incorporate it. See that shit? You see that shit?
They're not shooting it outside, if you can hear that in the background. It's the 4th of July.
It's the 4th of July, Hold on, you see that shit now? Do you see that shit? Do you see that shit? Look at that shit. Stop playing with me. You see it. I told you the sources. I told you I could cook. And now look at it. Now you shitting on Miss Hendricks from up the street. Miss Hendricks, if you see this, well, I ain't gonna say nothing because, you know, this could be used as evidence if something happens to me. And I ain't trying to be followed home and nothing about 12 of the FBI. That look like cameraman. What that look like?
I'd like to quote your words. Do you see that shit?
You see that? Stop playing. You know, like, share, subscribe. Please give us money.
Please.
Please. I cannot stress this enough. Cars are expensive, so are car parts. You know, have a good day. Hold on, cameraman. Don't cut. You got anything to say?
I don't, honestly. No, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. What Marquis says. Give us money.